Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
Mindset Rastafari. Yeah, give thanks and praise for life, health and strength. As we know, life our ultimate position, nothing greater than that, no matter what we want. Another day we above ground. See? Yeah man, and we're up on top of the roof. See? So I guess this is another rooftop reasoning. See? While we're here in Ghana. See? Yeah. But I think what I want to look upon as a youth where, or as a big man now, or whatever people wish to call me. You know what I mean? A mature man, individual, Rasta man, Bobo Shanti. Obviously I have on my turban, you know. Reason for that is I like my ear to grow, seeing. As you know, we've been through a serious ordeal over few years ago within 2021, seeing. Lost all my year. This is not what I'm here to talk about though. But last year, so you know, that's the whole reason why, you know, sometimes you see me in a turban and, you know, other time you see me like this. You see me? So yeah, we allow the ear for grow forward, and you know, we can always have on with turban. You know what I mean? But you know, say another turban sanctify I and I who sanctify the robe and the turban. You know what I mean? But that is not what we're there to talk about still. You know, another day we can get another reasoning there. But the reason when we're there for reason, boy, you know, is, as I say, as you know, as a Rasta youth, then I would just bring it to this Rasta youth who, you know, sight up Rastafari from an early age, as I say, early age, you know, but really, you know, start to take Rastafari serious. I think at the age of probably about 18, 19, you know, going up to, you know, 18, 19, we start to really take the movement serious and, you know, start to live, you know, start to research and read more about His Majesty or Majesty, you know, the Pan-African side, you know, Marcus Garvey, you know, the churchical side, which led I and I to Bobo Shanti, the ceremonial order, Melchizedek order. You know, so, you know, on the journey, it teach I and I a whole lot, and you know, the Pan-African side is what really, you know, bring the love, you know, the love towards want to repatriate or want to go back or go forward home to Africa. And you know, that is where I am right now. I'm in I'm in Ghana right now, seeing, and as I said, you know, that might be just, you know, the Pan-African side of things that, you know, make me there so right I know. You see me, because, you know, Marcus Garvey always I say, you know, Africans for the Africans, home and abroad, born and born. You know what I mean? And I who reincarnated in, you know, the Western Hemisphere due to the capturing and the selling, the slave trading of I people out of this same place here, Ghana. Many of us was sold out. Many of us was captured, see, and sold into the slave trade. Now, the point or the reasoning that I want to bring forward, see, I know enough people always say, yo, you take long for reach a point, virgin, where. But, you know, me have to add a little background and context to, you know what the reasoning is about. You see me? So, you know, our desire was always to, you know, reach to Africa, especially when we hear Marcus Garvey as a man where I agitate to that, and then you know, forward into the movement of Bobo Shanti now. You know, we hear, you know, the teachings of Prince Emmanuel, the order that Prince Emmanuel bring. You know, it's freedom, redemption, international repatriation. See? So, freedom, redemption, and international repatriation mean that you have to return home. See? Through 7 or 9 miles or even 21 miles. See, I mean, I go going at the whole rhetoric of the movement, see, or the organization. But freedom, redemption, international repatriation, you know, that is what Bobo Shanti stand up with. You know, every man have to find their own vine and victory. See, everyone have to return to their indigenous home, right? Now, Rastafari as a movement, see, is a back to Africa, is a return to Africa movement. Rastafari, the movement, is a return to Africa movement. A part of the movement, then, let me put it like that, is a return to Africa. The whole movement is a return to Africa movement. See? Yeah. Because the God and King that the Rastafari praise is a Ethiopian God and King. See? And just like how we say in a different religious movement, see, Christianity, which headquarters is Rome, Islam headquarters is Mecca, Zain, and Buddhism is China and these places. So all of these religious movements have their place of home, Zain. So the Rastafari movement, God and King, is from Ethiopia, Africa. So that is where the Rastaman, God and home, is. Zain, that's why me not believe in any and everybody can be no Rastafari, because it never starts up. Zain, it never starts up. And Una not gonna make it, una not gonna change it into that, because that's not what it is. Rastafari was always a black power movement. Zin? Black African people. Not European, not South and North American, none of that. Rastafari was none and all of that. It's lately these things start to happen now and integrate into the movement of Rastafari. Come one, come all. Zin? But that is not how the movement started. But anyway, that is the next reasoning for another day. The point is, how is it that Rastafari, Zin, is the defender of repatriation and returning home to Africa for the African people? But most of the people who put a lot of emphasis on this back to Africa, return home, you don't see them returning home. You don't see them coming back to Africa. The only time you might see them coming back to Africa is when they are booked on a show, Zane, for them to play in Africa. It's the only time you see them. Yeah, the only time you will see them in Africa is when they are booked on a show to come and play some music. Zane. Other than that, they are in Jamaica, America, Europe. You don't see them in Africa, and to I, is a weird thing, because even people get even land. Even people get even land. I don't know what they're doing with lands that them have in Africa. But these brethren and sisters who sing, Zane, about back to Africa and Rastafari, and the only time you see them is when them get a show. If them not get a show, you not see them. See, it's one daughter I really see. You know what I mean? Come here and they have probably a 2 year or a 3 year, and you know what I mean? And yeah, that is something. You know what I mean? That is something. You know, that is something. You see? That is something, because to spend 3 years. But other than that, you know, really, the Virgin them not come to Africa unless them get a show. And I find that very strange and weird. You know what I mean? For, you know, people who sing about and talk about, you know, and express about back to Africa. But it's only when they are booked on a show. And then I'm going to say, oh, but the rest of the time, I book on other shows. So I don't have the time for really, because I work. All of us work, man. Come on. I'm working right now, but I'm working in Africa. Africa, I'm there work right now. And me, I just start book myself for the out here work. You see me there? So, I don't know how the Virgin them deal with the thing like that. You know what I mean? People are look on these things. Zane, people are look on these things. The I them must practice what the I them preach. And I can't tell no one how to live or what to do. You see me I say? But, you know, people are looking, and it shouldn't only be when you're booked for a show in Africa that, you know, we see you in Africa. You see me? And me see one particular youth still, you know, our African brothers and sisters, you know, love that youth. You see me, I say, because over the last couple of years, looking at all the artists them that me see pass through Africa, yeah. See, the youth there is probably the more frequent one. You see me, I say? Yeah. But boy, other than that, man, the man them I say Rastafari, the Empress them I say Rastafari. You know what I mean? Show the people them say what the eye them actually are talk about, you know, is a reality. You know what I mean? You know, just live out of Jamaica and I say, boy, you're not gonna give up a continent for your island, but at the same time, you know, you love the island more than the continent. And it's only when you get a show booked on the continent is the only time we see you on the continent. You know what I mean? If you want a holiday in Florida, you're gone for holiday. You see me I say? Or you're gone to Hawaii. You see? As Rastafari people. Them think there's madness, or me soon gone to Dubai and all of them things there. Them think there's foolishness. See? What about Africa? The place we want to sing about so much. The place who the eye them inspire a lot of people, Zane, to, you know, take up this trad of Rastafari. Because I must commend the eye them on that. You see me I say? The eye them do that part of the work which no one cannot deny. You see me I say? But the other part of the work that people can see say, boy, the eye them a practice, want to preach and I make the thing into a reality is not seen. You see me I say? It's not seen. Because I could have say a whole thing, you know. And, you know, people are going to say, boy, you know, me a pick at them. So, you know, me just keep the thing general. You see me I say? You know, Bob Marley say, boy, him throw him can and him not call no foul. You understand? So, we just say, the ones them who are sing and a profess Rastafari, and so, you know what I mean, the ones them who are all a stance there, you know, show the people them say is a reality the eye them a deal with. You understand? Yeah, I know I say a whole heap, but we could still say a lot more. And, you know, we just keep it pan a level here. Alright? Show the rest of the world, show the rest of the people them say, yeah, Africa is the reality. See, in Africa is where we're supposed to be. See, and if we really are say Rastafari, then is Africa we're supposed to look towards, is Africa we're supposed to go towards in terms of returning and developing. You know what I mean? Africa. Nowhere else, no Jamaica, no England, no Trinidad, no New York. No. Once you say Pan-African, once you say Pan-African, you know, it have to be a return to Africa thing. Zane, because the godfather of Pan-African is Marcus Garvey, and he always said that Africa for the Africans, home and abroad, born and unborn. You understand? So, up you mighty people, you can accomplish what you will. Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah Rastafari, Marcus I, King Selassie I, Jah Rastafari. bless and sanctify.